Like the video and subscribe right now, and Mundoggo will bless your day. I'm trying to be the right guy for you. The right guy's already here. Me in 2040 dying in the operating table because my doctor used ChatGPT to pass medical school. An American when asked where Ukraine is on the map. Me after sunbathing for a day, my dick barely seeing any light at all. Grandma, hey sweetie, would you like to have thirds? Grandson, no thanks grandma, I'm full. Grandma, you wanna go, you punk ass bitch? Boomers, why can't these new artists just be normal? Also boomers, oh my god, David Bowie is the GOAT. Do you think a person hanging themselves has a moment of pure joy as their spine finally cracks into perfect alignment before they die? Who the duck starts a conversation like that? I just sat down. Gaming on a Saturday. Gaming on a Saturday after cleaning and vacuuming. American spelling, British spelling, non-native speakers. Women on Instagram, be like I got new shoes. Dead people at Hogwarts, return as ghosts, paintings, or even snakes. Harry Potter's parents. Nah, I don't really feel like it. When the economy is so bad even birds are working for Uber. How did you discover you were such a fast runner? Well, you see, I would get out of school at 3:29 and SpongeBob started at 3:30. When you end up mixing clear and dark liquor. I wouldn't tell anyone that I won the lottery, but there would be signs. My brain recording information. A minute later. Hero. The villain's boat could be anywhere. The villain's boat. People who don't know. People who know. Hi grandma, you're too skinny. Come eat. 20 years later. Hi grandma, you're too skinny. Come eat. The decoy keyboard is working. Narcissists taking notes of your love language and past traumas so they can later use it to gaslight and manipulate you. I almost forgot. Rent's due. Dogs taking medicine. Dogs eating another dog's shit. So you're saying I have to work to not starve? Yes. When your neighbors are yelling and you hear a shotgun go off. Me, my girl, making my dick move on its own. I had vacuumed and forgot to put his steps back up against the couch. Came in to find him like this. I think Billy has an imaginary friend. Is that normal? Sure, I used to have loads of imaginary friends. It's nothing to worry about. Innocent frogs. Biology students. Don't give Walter any more treats. He's had more than enough today. Walter. Me, in the trenches, fighting off the skinwalkers disguised as the IRS trying to collect my taxes soul. When she goes from laughing at your jokes to moaning at your strokes. When your girlfriend says you have the biggest dick out of all your friends. Well, I love cooking and baking. My favorite thing to do is trying out new recipes. Kids who died of dehydration because you can't drink until you're 21. Look at these normies. I'm so schizo and esoteric. These people have no idea of the deep forbidden knowledge I acquired from Google and Wikipedia. Me when I wake up from an after school nap at 8:37 PM completely disoriented, one sock missing, Drool running down my chin. Pant legs riding up past my knee. Sweaty as duck. I have a splitting headache. Insanely thirsty. No one is home. And I have no idea what year it is. People who text swear words normally. People who don't text swear words. People who text swear words with censoring. Zoomers about to go through their first recession while being old enough to remember. Millennials. First time. Huh. Rap music fans when their favorite artist finds a new rhyme to the N-word. That is art. Girl on Instagram or Tinder, you gotta be 6 feet 11 inches, make 7 figures, and have a 13 inches dick, or don't even bother me. Meanwhile that girl's profile pic. Me showing my mom the cool stick I found. Me at 3:35 am when everyone is sleeping peacefully. Extremely productive people. Extremely unproductive people. Being awake at 6 am. Lord, give me some sort of sign on how to get out of being poor. The sign. Trees exist. Canadians for some reasons. I can milk you. When she invites you over to her house to play Legos and she starts undressing. Get dressed. The dude who hasn't talked to a woman in years giving you the best love advice ever. My sister sent a picture from the American food section in a grocery store in Switzerland. Pizza, burger, hot dog. Do you have any history of mental illness in your family? I have a white American sister who calls wearing clothes from other cultures racist, but she cosplays from anime. When you realize you didn't bring enough bread to feed all the ducks at the park, so you have to resort to plan B. Living with your parents. Living with 5 random strangers you hate. Me watching the whole YouTube video as preview. YouTube waiting with the 2 unskippable ads. Park hour. Brits. Europeans. Hating Americans. Europeans after. PlayStation exclusive games. Xbox exclusive games. PC users. Did you just take both pills? When the banks collapse, but you have a lifetime of debt anyways. I see this as an absolute win. Why do trans women make a big deal out of which bathroom they can use? Meanwhile, men. Women. Well written, structured, original joke. GZ. Ohio. Wheeze. Americans when they discovered that they are not the center of the world. Banks normally. Banks now. Banks soon. Google when their latest project doesn't generate $12 quintillion in profits in a month. It's the biggest piece of dog shit. Going back in time to kill baby Hitler. This is brilliant. Going back in time to kill the creator of daylight savings. But I like this. Me approaching my 30s and using the wall to lean on while I pee in the morning. Meanwhile, take your child to work day in the Cars universe. Americans. German history. Me, a German. How lawyers sleep after getting an innocent man sentenced to death so they can afford a 3rd beach house. I cheated on my boyfriend and had Shreks with another guy while wearing his favorite SpongeBob t-shirt. Evil. When you cook the pizza rolls in the oven instead of the microwave. Me replaying the argument I had earlier in my head, but this time I'm winning. When you're driving through your hometown and see an old friend from high school. Me after a year of drinking muscle milk without going to the gym. A big shout out to myself for ruining my own life. Dating a guy that drives an electric car. I hope I didn't get him pregnant. Americans. Metric system. 6 hot dog per an alligator. 1970s cookbooks were a lawless wasteland. You're gonna lose a lot of friends when you get serious about your life goals. That's why a Bugatti has 2 seats and a bus has 30. Babe, please. You're not an entrepreneur, inspirational social media influencer. You work at Target and make $78 of passive income monthly reselling AliExpress items on eBay. When you buy a game for full price and it goes on sale the next day. Stepsies. Anti-horny spray. Step bro. When you have to ship something back to Amazon, but it requires you to leave the comfort of your home and drop the package off at the post office. When you can't decide if you want to be productive or take a nap, so you end up doing neither. Disappointed, but not surprised. My girlfriend trying to get something done. Me helping. Me hyping myself up in the mirror after just having a mental breakdown. You're a star, baby. Raggy, these Redibles ain't she. The only monster we encounter is the greed of man. Hey, my eyes are up here. They feed us poison, so we buy their curees while they suppress our medicine. Dude, where's my serotonin? Me jumping to conclusions when I send a text and don't get a reply in 3 minutes. Mindy, well, we don't have to. Homer, yes, we do. In terms of male human and female Pokemon breeding. Now I just need a couple of immersion mods. Here we go again. When you want to be noticed on TV. $1,000 PC. $500 console plus $480 for 8 years of PS Plus XBLive. Mom, why there is a hole in the teddy bear? Me, I'm only human after all. Kids afraid to check their grades. Adults afraid to check their bank account. College students afraid to check both. Genuinely enjoying a new show. The last episode ends in a cliffhanger. The show gets cancelled before the next season. Parents with their newborn babies like, isn't he the most beautiful thing in the whole wide world? Rah. Alright. Time for small talk. Keep it casual. Hey, how was your weekend? Great. I almost died being choked during Shreks. My wife taking off her bra for the millionth time. Me. Point of view, your friend changing his personality to that of the girl he is trying to impress. You now have the highest birth rate in East Asia. It hasn't gotten any higher. Everyone else has just got lower. Never underestimate how the simplest act can brighten someone's day. Nothing is fun anymore. Leaving thousands of 3D printed guns scattered across the streets of St. Louis. I decide to write a book. I base the main character's personality on mine. I get praised for a realistic depiction of mental illness. I get praised for a realistic depiction of mental illness. Netflix users complaining about Netflix CEO making bad decisions. YouTube users. First time. Peasants of France are starving. Marie Antoinette. Producer, what do you mean you want to do a porn parody of Edward Scissorhands? Are you nuts? Me, okay, but hear me out. I know the perfect guy for the role. Me, someone who basically destroyed me and my self-esteem with constructive criticism. No offense. My track coach watching 4 of my teammates Naruto run and end up being a few seconds faster than when regular running. The hot girl from school that is finally ready to give you a chance now. Most people rejected his message. They hated Jesus because he told them the truth. Most of the oxygen in air is generated from oceanic planktons and bacteria. Shut up. Me. Does literally anything. My mom. Searching for problems. When you go in for the handshake and they go in for the fist bump. I was hit by a truck, but I didn't go to another world and instead I'm crippled for life. Ag. When you're watching a new movie and one of your favorite actors pops up that you didn't know was in it. When the guy who was talking shit in the pre-game lobby starts to claim you're hacking after you kill him for the 10th time. It's the best salt in all the Shire. Damn. I'm kinda tired of living through financial crisis. 10-year-old me with a ruler up my sleeve. Indian guy on YouTube with crappy mic and low-res camera. Do you trust me? Literally anyone. With every cell of my body. People who play video games. People who make video games. The government. Every time a bank collapses. Banks start collapsing. 2008 kids. Oh shit, here we go again. Oil. Water. No one cared who I was until I put on the mask. When you beat the hardest difficulty on a game and someone says you're not using the controls and techniques effectively, you dare oppose me, mortal. Featured comment. Robert 007. I used to know a Pandora, but I never saw her box.